Yo, mi gente. We got Leon Paro and Richardson Hitchins going at it with this face-off. And I'm not going to lie, boxing needs this right now. Like, I'm not going to say boxing is dead or boxing will die out. But what I will say that boxing gets knocked out for a few seconds. You know what I'm saying? It always gets up for that standing 8 count, right? But for a split second, it gets buzzed. You know what I'm saying? It gets buzzed, dazed, Bambi legs all over the place. You know what I'm saying? But it always finds its balance again to keep going. And I think this is Leon Perez versus Richard Hitchison, finding the balance of recovering boxing for the entertainment purposes. So let's get right to it. Let go.
That I got grit. I'm a true warrior. I'll fight anyone, anywhere. And I'm not scared to face no challenge.
Richardson, you knew going into that fight that you were the #1 contender for the winner. What did you think of his performance?
Oh, I thought he came up with a, I don't think he came up with a brilliant game plan. I feel like he fought guys like that before, watching his past. It kind of was, Matias was telling me for him, made mistakes.
He said Matias was telling me for him. I don't agree with that, you know what I'm saying? But we're going to keep it going.
Obvious mistakes he capitalized and continue with the game plan. Held, moved, box, simple boxing. Like it's like you can tell a kid in the street to do that. Hit him, boom, tie him up, pity pat him.
Is that why you didn't put your hand up to fight him?
Woo! He said that's why you didn't put your hand up to fight him? That's crazy. Look how you looking at him, too. He said, yeah, I came prepared with them comebacks, bro, because I knew you was going to talk crazy, Richardson, or Hitchison. And look at his face. Priceless.
Is that why you didn't put your hand up to fight him? You were higher than me in the IBF
I was the mandatory challenger.
Why didn't you put your hand up? Why didn't you put your hand up to fight him?
I ain't never said I wouldn't fight him.
I
ain't never get a contract.
You don't believe in yourself.
I ain't never get a contract.
Look how calm Leon Perez is. You didn't believe in yourself. You didn't believe in yourself.
I ain't never get a contract. I was right there waiting for the winner.
Actions speak
louder. And I got the winner.
Actions speak louder.
Okay.
Actions speak louder.
You've said that. You've said a few times that you don't believe that Richardson believes in himself. You said the talk is kind of trying to convince himself. Why do you think that?
100%. You see, he's unstable. He's emotional on Twitter. That's where he has to try to sell to the people, but not just that, himself. To try to tell himself that he's got that X factor. But look, that's all it is. All we see is talks. No disrespect, you're a good boxer, but you stink out stadiums. None of your fights yet have proven that you are what you say you are. So, December 7, meet me in the middle of the ring, don't run, and prove, not just to me, but to the world that you've got it.
So I got a question.
I'm not going to lie, man. Leon Paro, you know, he came out of nowhere in a sense. Like, not everybody was paying too much attention to him. You know, he fought Montana Love, got great success with the finishing by knockout. To go to Subriel Matias, and he was still really unfamiliar with the, you know, with the masses of the fans of boxing. But after his performance, you know, it seemed like now he's entering the spotlight and he's handling the bright lights really well, especially going to Puerto Rico, you know, 10,000 people in attendance. And this is not your hometown. You know, he's handling the bright lights really well. I give it to Leon Paro for that.
You think I got here just by not having that X factor? Do you know my background as a fighter, as a boxer? I got a heavy pedigree, bro. Like, from the amateurs.
Well,
I've been at I've been at the biggest stage in every, like.
Shout out to Richard Richardson, but the amateur stuff don't really matter in this scenario, honestly, man. When people bring up, there's a lot of, if you look at amateurs, don't get me wrong, amateurs, when fights haven't been made, those are good bragging rights to have, you know what I'm saying? Like, Hitchison versus whoever beating amateurs and they haven't faced it in professionals, and we're looking for a icebreaker, we could say, hey, listen, a deal breaker is Hitchison, you know, he already beat him in amateurs type. So it gives you good bragging rights. But as far as professionally, you've been professional for a while. Can you show us something impressive professionally rather than amateurs, right?
From 13 or 14,
from
world
17
title Olympics, and I'm here and I'm going to take a world title.
Okay.
I'm going to take your title.
Okay.
You're going to see us level.
Keep that energy. Like I said, give the Puerto Rican people what they deserve, a fight. Don't run.
Man, they say the same thing. You're going to get in there.
Don't stink it out.
Different.
Don't stink it out. Okay. They don't deserve that. The Puerto Rican people are proud people. Don't stink it out.
We already know what type of fight he won.
He said.
What's that?
It sounds like you want to brawl. We can brawl if you want. You ain't no brawler. You ain't no brawler. You ain't never
See how
showed me you want to
went-
fight. You ain't never showed me you want to fight.
see how you went with
Everybody
Lemos.
you fight, you grab and hold.
Did bro just say, hold on. He said, don't make the Puerto Rican people mad.
Right.
He gonna be like,
Don't
this
stink
shit
it
is
out.
different.
They don't stink it out. They
Okay.
don't deserve that. The Puerto Rican people are
man.
proud people. Don't
We
stink
already
it
know.
out.
We already know what type of.
Yo, Leon Paro talking that talk. I think he's truly trying to make does he got part Boricua? Is he part Puerto Rican? Is Leon Paro? We gotta do our research, bro. Leon Paro has to have some type of lineage in Puerto Rico for him to be repping Puerto Rico like it's his hometown right now. You know what I'm saying? What's going on? Is he like the yo? That's crazy. If he come out with some Puerto Rico-ish, I ain't gonna lie, I'm a fan all of a sudden. Hey, I'm claiming you as one of ours, bro. Up until, but you got to give some real the rematch. You know what I'm saying? You have to. I'll really respect you after that. You know what I'm saying?
Fight he won.
What's that?
Hey, it sound like you want to brawl. We can brawl if you want. You ain't no brawler. You ain't no brawler. You ain't never showed me you want to fight. You ain't never showed me you want to fight. Everybody you fight, you grab and hold.
We see how you went with
Everybody you
Lemos
fight is
there.
grab
We
and
see
hold.
how
Hit
you
him
went
behind the
with
head.
Lemos.
Don't hit me behind the head neither.
We see how you
Don't
went
hit
with
behind the head
Lemos.
either.
Where's that? We see how you went with Lemos.
What?
A 5'5" lightweight.
Bro,
Gave
you
it
keep,
to you, boy.
but look, you know the
Don't
crazy
like it,
thing? Okay, you know the crazy thing? They keep talking about this Lemos fight. I don't bring up you and Alamo. You got dropped maybe once or twice in that fight and had a split decision. I thought, if anything, a fight's supposed to get better after a split decision. I fought this guy coming off the streets, coming off not fighting with Mayor the
You
Promotions,
forget
none of that.
something. I took Alamo's
Look,
O. I took
it don't
him.
matter.
You got him
It
when he was
don't
damaged
matter.
goods.
Listen,
He was already damaged
he
goods.
dropped you. He dropped
was
your
already
jaw.
damaged goods.
And I already dropped you twice. And then look,
Watch
I
the
came in
fight.
there when I fought Alamo a year after you fought him. I swear to God, bro, that was like being in the ring. It
12%
was
of
like
people,
being in the
yes, it was
ring
a
with a
close fight, but
novice,
the
bro.
12% of
It
people
was like
said that
being
I
in the ring with a
lost.
novice.
He's putting in that work, yo. I'm not gonna lie. Hitchison is talking. Hitchison is talking. Soon you can't talk no more, so let's see how it go. But Hitchison is talking that talk. He did that clinch. I'm not gonna lie. We all gotta admit when Leon Paro fought Sabril Matias, that clinch was the key to his victory. I'm not gonna hold you. He was staying busy. Don't get me wrong, but throughout the whole fight, especially the championship rounds, that clinch was his best friend.
Won that fight?
What?
No, that was a close fight. Yes, but look
Why
at
you got
yours.
dropped? Why was it a split decision? Alamo
Why did
quit.
90% of the
round
world say
versus
you
me and
lost your
Alamo-
fight to
No
Lemos?
round versus me and Alamo was close. You
Oh,
going
'cause
to
I
see
took
his
his O.
levels.
I took his
Oh,
O.
so
He was
that-
already
he just
damaged
didn't know how to
goods.
fight after
I
that?
took-
He just
no,
didn't know how to
I
fight after
I took
that?
his O. He was already
Man,
damaged
you
goods.
just talking. You going to see, bro.
Me talking? Okay.
You going to see.
You said Richardson.
Okay.
I don't think you've said recently.
Compare opponents. Is that what we doing? I ain't never bring up Alamo.
You've talked about
It's
He's
levels.
only as good as your last fight, so they say.
Okay.
You've used
3,
that
4
word a
years
lot.
ago.
Watch that fight over again.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. Liam is sharp with the comebacks, man. I can see counters all through this fight.
I will.
You've used
You
that
thought
word
I
a
lost that
lot.
fight? Did you think I lost
Lemos?
that fight? Yeah, you thought I
Me and
lost that fight?
90% of the world seen that.
You thought I lost that fight?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, man, you don't know shit about boxing.
Okay, well, we'll see.
okay.
We'll see.
You've used the word levels a lot in the build up to this fight. You believe you're levels above.
I feel like I'm levels above him. Just like they talking about the Lemos fight. I lost 6 pounds a day before the fight. Before the fight, not before the weigh-in. 6 pounds a day before the fight. That was not the Richardson Hitchins. That was a hand injury. Fresh off. I had to bring a barber to wrap my hands. Had to do.
I'm not gonna lie, he's not looking too good right now for Richardson. I'm keeping it 100. As far as his explanation, he don't even gotta explain himself that much. He's going too deep into detail. You know what I'm saying?
Caught his own shots, all type of shit to my hand in camp. That was a one-handed fight, and that wasn't even a complete me. And I still was able to. I don't even feel like drag out the victory. I feel like I clearly won. You watch the fight. By the 7th, 8th round, you hear you guys commentating saying Hitchins is totally in control. He's totally in control. Lemos land one punch in the 8th round. I weathered the storm halfway through the fight. I dig him out. I hit him to the body, catch him, hurt him too. Make it into a fight. 9th round, got myself back together. 10th, 11th, 12th, went off with the victory. But they trying to say I lost the fight. That's what I'm saying. People don't know about boxing. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like what, bro? Like,
Yeah, it's not looking too good for you right now. Leon Paro just like, I ain't even gotta say nothing. You doing it to yourself right now. And there's not no hating stuff either. Don't get emotional in the comment section, man. I think Richard Hitchison is gonna start spicing it up himself real soon.
what are you talking about? Like, if you feel like that's the blue, you're not Lemos.
We'll see. Exactly.
And
I'm
you're
not
not gonna
Lemos.
face the same
I'm going to go
Richard.
back to levels. I'm levels above Lemos, no disrespect. So we're going to
Okay.
see. Exactly right.
Okay.
So bring the same energy, like I said. Meet me in the middle of the ring. Show the world that you've got this X factor that you talk
What's the
about.
X factor?
Show us.
Being in the middle of the ring? What's the X factor?
Just show us your X factor. You say all this
What's
and
the
that,
X
but none of
factor
your
you
fights
talking
have shown that. None of your fights
What
have
fights
shown
you
that.
shown that?
Nothing.
What fights
My
you
last
shown
3
that?
fights.
What?
3
Versus
fights.
who?
Fighting the
Jacques
guy that you were
Robinson?
scared
That
to
motherfucker-
fight.
that motherfucker
But you were
damn near got
scared.
knocked out by motherfucker that was
You're
13
scared
and
to
3.
fight, bro. My last fight. My opponent,
Who
you
did
not
you
once.
fight?
We
Nigga,
ain't heard
you're
of that
not a
fight.
fighter.
Come on.
You're a boxer.
Well, we'll see.
You got here by
Okay.
being a boxer.
Okay,
I'm
we'll
not going
see.
to discredit you. You're not a brawler. You're a
Let's
boxer,
go.
bro.
We'll
I think, like, I know what Richard Hitchison is saying, but he's also not a brawler either. So I'm not sure if, you know, I get what he's saying. I just think it would hit harder if he was actually a brawler. If Richard Hitchison, am I saying it right? Richard Hitchins. I'm going to just say that, Richard. Listen, I don't know. I think what he's saying, it does make sense, but I think it would just hit harder if he was a brawler himself. Let's see what's up, though. Let's see what he's talking about. Let's see where his point it goes after this.
see.
What are you talking about? What fight did you sit there? Sabrina Matias,
I
you
took the fight to
moved in
Matias,
hell.
too.
You moved in hell. Moved
the
in
fight
hell.
to Matias.
Your corner had to talk to you. Come on.
Woo!
You can do this. You can
Let's
Boxer,
go.
bro.
We'll see.
What he
do this. What are
say?
you talking about? What fight did you sit there? Sabrina Matias,
I
you
took the fight to
moved in
Matias,
hell.
too.
You moved in hell. Moved
the
in
fight
hell.
to Matias.
Your corner had to talk to you. Come on, mate. You can do this. You can do this. Like you.
Yo, that's the energy we need, Richard Hitchison. I'm not gonna hold you, Richard. He was losing this face off, bro, but he just caught right back up, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. He was low key like, damn, bro. Come on, Rich, you gotta come with something. Leon was on his A game with this face off, but then Richard just came back. Yo, that was good. That was good work. I gotta give him that. I'm not gonna hold you.
You didn't where was you to put your hand up to fight? You didn't.
I
With
put
your
my
tail
hand up to
between
fight
your
you.
legs
I
and
put my
hiding.
hand up to fight you the minute I saw a match you. I call you and Montana bum ass up. The minute. And your manager, after I forced to pay, your manager was saying, "Oh, he don't want him to fight me. Oh, I don't want
We're
to."
after the big names, and sadly,
You know what I noticed? Sabril Matias still seems like he's low key the boogeyman. I'm not even saying that because, you know, I'm just saying, like, he's not mentioning Sabril so much. You know what I'm saying? Richard. If Richard wins, I would hope that he calls out Sabril for his first title defense. I think that would be mad honorable. Only because for both fighters, they should get Sabril Matias next. I think if Sabril wins one more fight after this, you know why? Because honoring that rematch for Leon Paro and Sabril, that would be fire. You know what I'm saying? It was a close fight, and it's still great fights with Sabril Matias, right? Richard, he's known. People take it as he ducking Sabril Matias. That would be a good way for him to be like, since everybody think I'm dunking, what's up, Sabril? You know what I'm saying? That would be crazy.
you ain't it yet.
Okay, so I'm here.
You're mandatory, 100%. I'm not
Okay.
taking that away from you,
Alright.
100%.
Okay.
But I want the bigger names. And look, I took the fight when you were my mandatory after I beat Matias. So this is it. We're here now, and that's it. December
yeah,
7th, we
right.
fight, 100%. Like I said, I'm not discrediting you. You're a hell of a boxer. I can't take that away from you.
Right. That's why you
Well,
say don't run, right?
Huh?
That's why you say don't run.
Not at all. I'm just saying, come and
Don't hit behind the
fight.
head.
Come and fight.
Don't hit behind the head.
We're in a fight. Let's
Yeah.
fight.
We're going to fight. Let's fight. Shout out to all my Australians, man, from the VIC SZN Cartel memberships, man. Yeah, we pretty diverse. VIC SZN Cartel's pretty diverse. We got Latinos, Australians, Irish, Africanos. I said that, man. Africanos. I said like I was trying to sing a song. We got Africanos, you know what I'm saying? We got Americanos. We got all of it. Shout out to my whole squad, man. Some thought that my Australian access was decent. I'm going to practice on it, I promise. I promise I will practice on it. I'm not much of a fighter, but I support the fighters. Let's get to it.
That's the way it is.
He clearly wants you to stand and fight, to meet in the center of the ring. Is that a wise tactical move for a fighter like you?
I don't know. Like I said, I haven't ever been down. Richardson Hitchins been hit by a guy that's coming off 12, 13 knockouts straight. Been hit. I ain't go down. He's been down by a guy. I fought the same guy. I didn't feel what power. I don't know in what world this man hit you and floored you, and I seen it too. I don't know how that man put you down. So I want to see where your jaw at.
Okay.
They all say
We're looking at
you
3,
say stay in the
4
middle of the
years
ring.
ago. 3, 4
It don't
years.
matter. My jaw was strong 4 years
at your
ago, and
last
it's
fight.
strong right now.
Pause.
You look at your
Bro said,
Hold up.
nah, no lie though, bro. He said, I want to see where your jaw at. I want to see where your jaw at, bot. Pause.
Hold up.
Pause for
I'm gonna tell you
Should be
what
eight-
it is.
should be
I'm gonna tell you what
17-1.
it is. You say stay in the middle ring. When I hit you with this shit, you be able to take it. You better be able to take it. That's what I'm
Okay.
saying.
100%.
Because I know I can take a punch. I swear. If I can't, if there's anything I could do, I
So
know
you're
for
telling
sure
me you're
I
gonna
can
hurt
take
me
a
with
punch.
your single-digit knockout ratio? Let's do it. Okay, let's go.
They all say
I'm here to
that.
fight.
They
Okay,
all
let's
say
go.
that. All right.
100%.
Okay.
You dish it out or give it back. That's the way it is. Let's go. We're here to fight.
What did you think of the Lemos fight?
Let me know at this point of the video where you at watching right now. Let me know in the comment section right now. Who y'all got winning this face-off right now? Who y'all got? I think it's pretty close. I think Leon was just winning so much with the counters, but then we got Richardson with that. Come on, with the Australian accent. I ain't gonna lie, it's pretty even. But let me know who you got so far winning this face-off, Leon Paro or Richard Hitchison, and we'll take it from here.
Look, I thought he can't handle the pressure. 100%. And obviously the 10-pound rule, you've said it yourself. You don't like the rehydration clause. This is what it is. So I hope you're doing weight properly. I don't want no excuse. I want the best Hitchins. 100%. I hope that's what I'm going to get.
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna make sure that ain't gonna be a factor.
Perfect.
The Lemos fight.
Don't tell us. Just show me. Don't tell us, just show me. That's it.
I wasn't even gonna do the rehydration.
Whatever
clause.
it
I was
is.
gonna do what Lemos did to Keyshawn yesterday. Just come in whatever.
still obviously
But
eat you up inside.
They saying, nah, come on. You gotta make the rehydration clause. I said, fuck, I'm gonna just lose 6 pounds tonight. My coach right here, I damn near got into a fist fight with my coach the day before the fight.
Look,
Like,
that's
I'm
in the
not
past.
doing it.
Leave it there. Leave it there.
But this guy,
Don't have no
he gonna
excuses.
find out.
No excuses. No, who cares about the excuses?
Well, let's see. In case y'all don't know, they're fighting for the IBF titles. For those that don't know too much about boxing but still love my channel, the IBF is a sanctioning body where obviously you could win a world title at. They control the whole world titles for the IBF. And they have rules and regulations. One of those rules and regulations is rehydration clause. So you can't come in more than 10 pounds the night of the fight. They weigh you in the night before and then the same night of the fight. You can't come in 10 pounds over. So in other words, you know, the first time around when Subriel Matias was the champion, you know, Richardson Hitchins, they kept trying to see how he wants to make that fight for the IBF title. It seemed like he was ducking and saying that his excuse was basically that he couldn't make that weight with that rehydration. He didn't like that idea. But now he's taking the fight with Leon, so that's why Leon is questioning it. Like, all right, you know what I'm saying? You better hope that you on point with your weight because we don't want to hear no excuses.
That's in the past. Got a fight to worry about now. Have no excuses. That's it. I want the best Hitchins I can get. So let's do that.
Be the best fight you ever fought.
Perfect. Okay. Don't tell me. Show me. That's all.
Okay.
He does make a point that you talked about in the past, which is that 10-pound rehydration clause has been an issue for you in the past. You've talked about it. Have you resolved that issue?
I mean, like I said, when I fought Alamo, I didn't like it, but I felt whatever during the fight. I just never like. I was making weight just like every other fight, just going to make weight and eating whatever I want to eat. So my last fight, I just ate whatever I wanted to eat, and then when I looked in the scale, I'm like, damn, I'm like 155, like 154 point something. Went to the weigh-in the next day. I lost like 5. I think I lost about 5 or 4.5, and then when I got to
I think the reason why Richardson Hitchins go wrong too much in this situation is that he's giving way too many details. I think just cut it short, bro. Just be like, listen, it's as simple as I just love eating, motherfucker. I love eating, and at the time when that fight introduced itself, I was just way too far ahead of my weight. So it was too hard to cut down. I checked my weight. In other words, I love eating, but I'll sacrifice the eating to, you know, save it for this food right here. Woo! I'm like, that could have been the best comeback right there. Like, listen, man, I just love eating. You know what I'm saying? But this time around, somebody like Leon looked like a better meal for me. So guess what? I'm willing to take that sacrifice and diet myself, and then I'll cheat the night of this fight. Woo! Toma, huepa, chacho, pa que sepa, puñeta. Hey, it's easier said than done. When you're in that moment, it's hard to be clever sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So you got to prepare yourself just a little bit.
the weigh-in, I probably was down to like 148.6, so about 6 pounds. But this time we doing everything right. And then when I did hire my nutritionist for the last fight, I didn't listen to him. Like I went and ate whatever I wanted to eat. I was like, fuck this shit, I ain't doing it. But This time, I got to be a professional. I'm fighting a world champion. Like I said, Liam ain't. He's a great guy. He's a guy that's coming to fight. He's a guy that's training his ass off, and he coming to fight. I'm not about to play with this guy. Like, just like he's not about to play with me. So I got to make sure everything is clicking on all cylinders.
Do you think your pressure is more effective than the pressure Lemos brought?
For sure, but I'm going to bring a different style to Lemos. Like you said, we aren't the same fighter, correct. We're going to bring out what we have. We've got a good game plan, and we're going to execute it. I'm sure they think they've got a game plan they're going to execute too. We're fighters, and that's what it is. Like I said, I'm not here to talk shit. I never talk shit. I respect him. He's mandatory for a reason, undefeated for a reason, and I'm ready to just get it on. Show the fans what it's all about, and we're fighters. We're fighters fight.
I just don't like how you said I got my ass handed to me. I don't like.
Now it's about to get real. Listen, the reason why the Lemos victory is not aging well for Hitchins, one, because people considered it a robbery, right? But what makes it worse, you know what I'm saying?
But wait, there's more.
Yeah, what makes it worse is that Lemos just got knocked down in the second round by a much lighter fighter in Keyshawn Davis. So it just doesn't look good. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't age well. So not only did he, people consider him winning that fight via robbery, but hopefully if Lemos was able to knock out somebody like Keyshawn Davis, it'll make Richard look better. You know what I'm saying? It'll make Richardson look better, whatever. So my thing is, Hitchins, man, just stop entertaining the Lemos joint. You know what I'm saying? He keeps entertaining the Lemos and he's about to do it again.
I thought you would know better than boxing about that. That's crazy.
Let it go. It's in the past. Let it go.
It goes in the past.
Why did that bother you?
I thought at least it just sound like, damn, like, do you know about like boxing to say like this fighter got his ass handed to him?
But obviously it's a bit closer than you thought if it still gets to you. You look emotional about it. It's okay.
I watched it
It's
over
okay.
and over. I know I
You got a
won
new
for
clean
100%.
slate. You got
But
the
you talking about a
title
fight that I
shot
won
in.
UD. I'm not bringing about a fight that you
Anyway,
won
let
split
it go.
decision and got dropped.
I still won, but no one was saying it was controversial call. They still know I got the
I heard it was
win
controversial.
by what, 1 or 2 people.
The judge,
Come on.
one judge, other judge thought you won. No, judge thought I
Anyway,
lost.
It is what it is.
And
It's
the
in
guy we
past
told me
now,
I
let's
stopped.
go. Let's go.
With ease.
Like I said, he was
Remember that.
damaged goods. I took his O. The same hunger was gone. The same hunger was gone.
He was asked before he fought
It's all
him.
good. It's all good.
You know it, right? He was
all
asked
good.
before he fought him. And
all
that's my
good.
guy.
So Richardson Hitchison is getting at him because the dude Almo, they both fought, but Leon got dropped. And, this guy didn't get dropped, Rich. So, but he was undefeated when he faced Leon Paro. Leon Paro took his O. Leon Paro makes a good point in this situation. Maybe you might have that dirt on me. I did get dropped, but I took his O. You faced him when he was already washed up after I was already done with him and exposed him type thing. You know what I'm saying? I had to go through that knockout in order for you to understand how to not get knocked down. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it go like that.
He cool.
He was undefeated at the time. I took his O. That was it. He went the
I
same.
made
Different
fighters
hunger.
undefeated. Beat like 2-3 undefeated fighters. What that mean? You the third.
All right. Keep that energy. That's all I'm saying. Keep that energy.
You've called him in the last few weeks kind of a one-trick pony. Do you think this is going to be an easy fight for you?
I never know. They get in there, and it could be. Now I'm talking about every fight I've been in as a professional really been easy. The only blemish or it was the last fight, and I know why. Like every fight, really, these guys is really simple. If Liam was on a different level, I'll see that the world is hyping Liam up because he beat Matias. Liam know he seen that style over and over. Liam know that was not like nothing. It wasn't rocket science to beat Matias. My only thing when I was like, yo, let me take my time on Matias because of the IBF clause. I know the paces Matias is bringing it. I know I'm in my head like, all right, let me.
Is it because you got self-doubt? Is that why? Is that
No,
why you
let
didn't
me.
put your
I said,
hand up?
look. I said,
It's about to get spicy. How is Subriel Matias still relevant after that loss against Leon Paro, yo? Come on. Subril's still in the picture. He's still low-key the boogeyman. He regained himself, too, with that second-round knockout against Roberto Ramirez. He might be coming back. I don't know. They talk about him. I don't think it's smart for Rich to downplay that Subriel Matias victory that Leon Paro got. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's right because he didn't take the fight. You know what I'm saying? And he understands. He understands, but he's saying the IBF stuff. But let's see what he has to say.
I said, yo, let me make sure that I'm comfortable with this. But like I said, I never hired a nutritionist. Never did none of this. I was new to the IBF. I was just a pro. Make weight, you fight. Now this is something I'm used to. I already know how to go about it.
See, why does Richardson think that happened so long ago, bro? That just recently happened. What? This year, low key. That shit just happened this year, bro. What? Why is Richardson acting like that happened 5 years ago? Rich, that just happened this year, a couple months ago. What's going on? That's how you know, bro. That's why I say you can't say too much, because you're acting like Pete, man. He's literally acting like this took place 5 years ago.
Let me make sure I'm comfortable with this. But like I said, I never hired a nutritionist. Never did none of this. I was new to the IBF. I was just a pro. Make weight, you fight. Now this is something I'm used to. I already know how to go about it. Like I said,
what you mean? You never knew how to make weight? You're just a pro. I'm a IBF. I'm just a bro. That was your opportunity for a title. Everybody knows what's up. He already said it. He had to prepare himself for the pace of, someone like Sabrina Matias. I can't wait for him to get back in the picture, man. Somebody got to start. I hate when fighters, Leon Paro, if you win this and you're hearing this, I respect you. I love that you stood 10 toes, went to Puerto Rico, you did your thing. Get that man his rematch, right? If you win. If not, still get a rematch. I think that would be a good. Or if not that, something got to happen with Sabrina in the picture, because he's too much of an exciting fighter and still in the rankings for motherfuckers to still be ducking him, right? He had one fight that was like, okay, now all of a sudden, people acting like he's irrelevant. But look his name is still in conversations.
None of that is going to be a factor. The IBF, none of that shit is going to be a factor. I'm going to get in there, we're going to fight.
Perfect, no excuses.
And that's
it.
it.
Best man wins. That's it, no excuses.
There's no excuses.
Perfect. Leave it like that.
Even with
Perfect.
excuses, I still put out the W. Remember that.
All right, okay.
So Liam, how does this fight end?
With my hand raised.
All right, that's pretty much it. With his hand raised, let's go, man. Shout out to Rich and Leon Paro, man. I like this fight. This is what's going to bring, boxing kind of more excitement before the year ends, considering that there's not so many competitive fights going on. There's not so many active fighters on the elite level. They're not staying active. There's too much business interfering. Legacy is out the window nowadays. Now it's just about who everybody wants to be the A side. Mayweather started a trend that every fighter thinks they could follow, but they didn't understand what Mayweather had to go through to get there. You know what I'm saying? A lot of fans be butthurt. They don't understand the sport of boxing. They don't know the sport of boxing. I'm not even gonna comment. I promise, I'm not responding to nobody unless you a member nowadays, or if you just one of the day ones, right? But I'm not gonna respond to nobody. My priority replies are gonna go to my cartel members, because some of y'all just be talking out y'all butts. Pause. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Before you do, though, hit that like button. Thank you so much. I love you. You already know what's up. I'll be here when you get back, because
VIC SZN got that flavor.
Toma!